Have Josh back in the building?
It's great. We've been looking forward to it, and now that it's finally here, everybody's excited, of course.
We got to sit down with him.
No, I mean, no, I mean, not really. We just, going through our day, going through our meetings, walkthroughs, and stuff like that. And that's really been it.
We've talked to you about this before, but just how good is Josh Gordon?
I mean, he's a proven receiver in his league, obviously, and he's a playmaker. He's a guy that's gonna, give us the ability to do a lot of things. And I know that we're excited about that.
You had to feel that the team was working on the running game all week last week, and there weren't going to be a lot of opportunities. Just as an observer, were you happy to see the running game do what it can do?
Absolutely. As a receiver, just understanding the game, it has to be a great balance. Some games we're gonna have to throw the ball majority of the game. Some games we're gonna have to run the ball. But at the same time, when you got that balance and the running back is getting to the second, third level, that's what you love to see.
Do you feel like you and Josh, and you had a taste of this in practice, right? But do you feel like you two guys will be good co-leaders of that wide receiver room?
I mean, yeah, we have to be. We the older, two of the older guys that's in the room. So, for us to step up, by example, or if things need to be said, getting them addressed, and moving forward, making plays.
Went all the way back to 2013 when he led the league in the receiving. You might have still been in college, I think you were. But what do you remember about maybe following him last year as a fellow wide receiver, a young one coming up? Were you watching him that year, or did you have an impression of him when he had his big year?
Absolutely. I think when you have a year, especially the one that Josh had, it brings eyes to that. Bring everybody eyes to it. And he's an extremely great talent in this league. And he's physically gifted, and it shows, and that's what you want to see. So.
What were you doing that year? It was 2013. Where would you have been at? What stage of your career?
I probably was a junior in college.
LSU.
Yeah, at LSU. So I got drafted that following season.
Seems to put it in perspective how long it's been since he's played a full season.
Yeah, and it's tough, and things happen, but it's a part of his story. It's a part of his journey, and that's what's gonna make, that's what makes him even that greater, seeing how it turns out. And I'm here obviously to support him through any and everything. But he obviously, man, the ability that he has is unquestioned.
Jarvis, we saw on Hard Knocks Todd Haley basically asking you to mentor Antonio Callaway, take him under your wing, move him into your house if he had to. So, tell us, are you doing that? How is that manifesting itself?
It's a work in progress. Anytime you get younger guys in, and they're gonna contribute to our football team one way or the other. And for me, it's obviously by example, but as many times as I can hang out with them, I am, and just talking to him, being there for him whenever he needs me, and challenging him. That's it.
And do you feel like you might have to play a role that way in some ways with Josh being back, that you want to help him in any way you can stay on the straight and narrow, or is that just his own thing?
I mean, whatever it takes for us all to be on the same page. At the end of the day, we're in this together, and we want to win games. So whatever it takes, I'm on board for it.
Does he confide in you?
Who?
Does Josh confide in you about, just things off the field?
I mean, honestly, if he did, no offense, I wouldn't tell you guys, because it's between me and him.
Right.
But I'm here for him at all times, and he knows that.
Okay, if Gordon returns to form, you've seen Callaway, the way he's progressing, and Higgins progressing, and Ratley, and you. So how would you evaluate receivers? This has been an annual weakness of this team long before you got here. Where does it fit now, do you think, receivers from?
I think we're really strong. I think we challenge each other. Obviously, in that room, it's a very competitive room. But the thing that I love the most is the younger guys stepping up. Making plays. You seen Willis he scored twice. He got called back, but he scored twice. Radley, Obviously Higgins, Callaway, those guys have been pretty much stepped into the first team role, and they've making plays that guys that wasn't. So it's exciting.
Jarvis, how much?
I was just going to say that if you haven't had the chance in any of these games yet, I don't know if you can catch a pass from Mayfield. You're usually out of the game by then. But what do you observe about his accuracy? It seems like he puts the ball where he wants it all the time.
It's like we spoke about, like I talked to you guys about in OTAs and early on in training camp. He's really accurate. He loves to make plays, obviously throwing the ball, but if he can run the ball, he will. There was a couple plays there for Friday when the pocket kind of collapsed a little bit and he's standing in there, still dropping dimes. So, and that's what you want to see from a quarterback.
How much have you heard about the block you had on that touchdown since Friday?
A lot. But we scored a touchdown, and that's what it takes sometimes.
How much of that is part of your game you take pride in?
A lot of it. I pride myself on being a complete receiver. And it takes those type of plays, obviously, making those type of blocks, or just a block period. To make sure that Carlos could get in, or Duke, whoever's running the ball, or another receiver. It's important.
You have said that you consider yourself to be the best receiver in the NFL, and now Josh is back, and at one point he led the NFL in receiving yards. What impact will it have on you to have one of the best receivers in the NFL here with you, maybe pushing you, driving you?
As I said, it's a competitive room. Josh makes it even more competitive being in there. But at the end of the day, that's what we want. We all pushing each other to be great and find our greatness. So, I'm excited about it. I'm excited to play with him. I'm excited to work with him, compete with him. That's what's going to help us get to the level that we need to be at to win games.
Did he disagree with you about that?
What?
That you're the best receiver in the NFL? Did he ever give you any pushback on that?
No, man.
Can you see him being ready for the Pittsburgh game? Being around him in OTAs, can he be ready for the Pittsburgh game?
Yeah, why not? He's been training this whole time. So we expect him to be ready. I'm sure he will be. But at the end of the day, we're just happy to have him back.
Right now, you guys are just working on stuff. We overanalyze the preseason games and practice and all that. The reality is, you guys are just trying to get ready for a season here. When you're sitting in the film room, whether it's with Todd Haley or Coach Henry or any of the assistant coaches, how excited do you get about what you see on film and the potential that is there?
If you look at, the first preseason game that we played in, the emphasis was a little bit 2-minute drill, and throwing the ball around a little bit. And then this last one, we went, I think the first 8 out of 10 plays were run plays. I think we had 10 play drives, only 2 pass plays, if I want to say, and that was the emphasis, and it was for us as receivers to get our jobs, get to the safeties, make those type of blocks, make blocks, and get Carlos running and free, and that's what we did. He made plays obviously on the big run on the sideline, where he stiff on the guy. That's something that's just that's just him being a playmaker, making the play. So that's what we're trying to do.
It appears that. Go ahead, Scott.
Did you spend any time with Dez when he was here last week, and are you still hopeful that he could sign here?
I didn't get a chance to spend any time with him. Obviously, yeah, man, we would love to have him. We'd love to have him be a part of this. But for now, all we could focus on is the guys that's here.
I was going to ask a Des question too. It appears that that's really not on the front burner right now. That's kind of not imminent. Are you fine with that, or are you super disappointed or anything?
No, I don't make those types of decisions anyway, But, as a receiver, again, he makes that room that much better. He makes his team that much better. But at the same time, we have guys that make plays, and that's all we can worry about, focus on right now.
So if they game plan for this Eagles game, because it's the 3rd game, what are your expectations for the offense to look like when they actually focusing on both parts?
For the most part, our Achilles heel has really been the penalties. So for us, minimizing them, I think it's going to give us more opportunities, especially in the red zone, like Friday night. We got in the red zone, had 2 penalties. Myself was a part of one. and knocked us out of field goal range. That's 3 points right there. I think what the score is 19-17 or something like that.
Yeah.
So we win the game 20-19. So just those things. But again, if that answers your question, I don't know.
Yeah. So what's been the coaching point about the OPIs in the meeting room?
I mean, it's tough calls, right? It's tough calls, and especially right now, preseason. Everybody, the refs trying to get a feel for everything going on as well. But I mean, really, the coaching point was do what you did. Honestly.
It seems the picks or the rubs or whatever terminology you guys use for those type of plays, it seems like a standard NFL play that we see every Sunday, and yet it was a thing here last year where we saw it quite a bit called, and then we saw it, Friday night called, and you're sitting there saying, well, the coaches are saying, just keep doing what you're doing. So how do you kind of balance the keep doing what you're doing, but not hit the flag?
I mean, it's tough, right? Because the rule is, until the ball is completed, you can't block. But in the case where I got the OPI, if the defender engages with me, I have the right to engage back. He engaged with me, but I got called for the flag. So, I mean, what else could I do? Just not touch him, and then, he goes and make the play after he's engaged with me. Well, I'm supposed to just run like this. So it's tough, and like I said, the refs, they're trying their best to call everything fairly and, and what they see. So it's the preseason. Hopefully when the season comes, we start to get it right. They start to get it right.
Will you appeal your unsportsmanlike conduct fine?
Did I get fined for that?
Yeah, for the
first game.
For the first game. The
For
first play.
the taunting.
For spinning
Or
the ball?
For spinning the ball.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no comment.
And those plays that you guys got called on the OPIs, it seems to be that's a big part of Haley's passing game.
I mean, it's all around the league.
Yeah.
If you think about it, some teams get called for it, some teams don't get called for it, and but we got to find a way to make it work and not get called for it.
Pretty good.
Thank you, guys.